What's going on, everybody out in YouTube land, and welcome back to a new episode of GBA. In this video, we're opening up the May Retro Game Treasure box. So what exactly is Retro Game Treasure? This is a monthly subscription service that delivers retro and semi-modern games to your house. So basically, you go onto their website, you sign up for the service. They have like a database on their website where you enter in all the games that you have, so you don't get duplicates. You get to pick what systems you want to get games for. They have systems ranging from the Atari age of gaming all the way up to stuff like Xbox 360, PS3, it's basically stuff like that. They don't have any of the like more modern systems like PS4 or Xbox One, at least not that I know of. I know Video Games Monthly recently started carrying those systems. Speaking of which, this is definitely one of my favorite services. This is a great companion to Video Games Monthly. That service comes at the beginning of the month, this service comes at the end of the month, so it kind of bookends your month there. And as you guys know, I love retro video games, so getting a box full of random video games every month is definitely a highlight for me personally. This service costs roughly $35 a month if I remember correctly. I'll try to put something in the video showing you guys how much this cost. This is not a tier system like Video Games Monthly. When you sign up for this service, it's just one tier. You can basically get 3 to 5 games a month. So some months you might get 3 games, some months you might get 5 games. It's really hard to tell. I've kind of noticed that I would rather get the lower number games. It seems like I get better games when I get 3. 5, typically I get a lot more filler or whatnot. But yeah, this is a great service overall. I absolutely love it. Definitely worth the $35 most months. Last month was a little bit iffy, I guess you could call it. Without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and let's open up the May Retro Game Treasure and let's see what we got this month. The systems I can get games for, I think it's Game Boy, NES, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, GameCube, and Sega CD. Pretty sure those are the systems I can receive games for. But like I said, they've got tons of systems you can choose from. So basically, there's something for everybody with this service. Alright, so once you cut the tape, guys, let's pull these flaps and let's see what we got. I'll try to show you guys the games first like usual. But first up, we have our bubble wrap. Yay, bubble wrap, right? So let's throw that down to the side and let's get into the good stuff. Alright, so right off the top, feels like we've got a Super Nintendo game. So I'll show you guys first. I only see the back of the cart. Alright, so for Super Nintendo, we have Bugs Bunny Rabbit Rampage. 12 meg cart. Don't know too much about this game. I don't know if I've played it or not, to be honest with you. A lot of times, these Bugs Bunny Looney Tune games kind of run together. But if I had to guess, I'd say this is probably a platformer. At least that's a logical guess. But, nonetheless, it's always fun to start with a Super Nintendo. And definitely happy to add it to the collection. And if it is a platformer, those are my favorite kind of games, so it's a win-win situation. Alright, so I think we only have 3 games this month, and next up we have a Game Boy game. Alright, so I'll show you guys first. I love collecting for the Game Boy. It's one of my favorite systems to collect for currently. Alright, so we have Arcade Classic 2, Centipede and Millipede. So basically, it's exactly what it says it is. This is basically like 2 early arcade games on one cartridge for the Game Boy, which is fun. I mean, I like Centipede and Millipede. If I remember correctly, these games play fairly similar, so it's kind of interesting that they put them on a cart together. But nonetheless, like I said, really, really liking the Game Boy right now, so happy to get that and add it to the collection. Alright, so the last game definitely feels like a GameCube game, which if you guys get the service, you know that the GameCube games are hard to get out of here. So let me try to do this real quick without taking too long and looking like a fool. Alright, so I got it, and I will show you guys the game. Alright, so we have F1 2002 by EA Sports. It's a F1 racing game. Definitely not the most exciting game that you can get out of a box, but if I don't have it, which I'm pretty sure I don't if I got it in this box, happy to add it to the collection. I know it's probably kind of hard for them to send me GameCube games. I have, I don't know, 320 GameCube games if I remember correctly. So they probably don't have very many options left, but yeah, still happy to add it if I don't have it. I'm sure you guys know I've said it plenty of times in these videos, but I'm casually going for complete sets, so I have no problem with filler titles. I think that's one of the reasons why I like these services so much, because I don't mind getting stuff like this. If you do mind getting stuff like this, it might not be the right service for you, but also, you know, this service is kind of catered, and Video Games Monthly, kind of catered to people who don't have giant collections like myself. But like I said, you know, even with giant collections, they still find stuff to send me, so I'm pretty happy with it, happy with this game, and I am happy with this box overall. Let me grab the box and make sure there's nothing else in here. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Yep, nothing else. That is it. That is all for Retro Game Treasure this month. We got 3 games. At least, you know, the Bugs Bunny game is probably the one I'm most excited to try out in this box. You know, I love collecting for Game Boy, so obviously that's cool. I could take or leave the F1 racing game. I'll probably play it to see what it's like, though. But yeah, I like the service. I'll put something in the video here showing you guys how much these games are valued at you know, basically by looking at pricecharting.com. That's where I get the value for the games. But let me know what you guys thought about this box. Did you think these games were worth about $35? What was your favorite game that they sent me? I would love to hear y'all's opinions and have a little conversation with you guys about Retro Game Treasure. But for now, guys, I think that's going to do it. But first, I want to say thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate every single one of you. If you know anybody who might like this kind of content, please share the video around. I'm always looking to grow the channel a little bit. But for now, guys, I think I'm going to go open up some boxes, maybe play some video games, try to enjoy the rest of my evening. I hope you do too. So until next time, everyone, I'll see you later.